All right, we're in the building. 7 Day. This is your first ever sit down interview. You have a very unique name. So I want to start with your name and your channel name. What does it mean and what does it stand for?
All right, so the channel name, 7 Day Theory, right? A lot of people, they've been asking, they want to know what this name comes from. Did I name my channel that? Why is my name 7 Day? It's got a couple different meanings. For one, 7 is the number of completion, right? Final form, finito, done. And I'm a firm believer in, because of recovery, I'm in my final form. I have completed the steps spiritually that I needed to take in my life to get to a certain point, to have certain knowledge, certain wisdom, to carry myself a certain way, right? To have certain confidence, and just believe that I can do the things that I set out to do, right? I believe I'm in that stage right now. Another one, God created the earth in 7 days. 6 days, rested on the seventh, right? Like God, I believe God was an artist. I'm an artist too. I've been drawing my whole life since I was a kid. Love art, love drawing, all forms of art, music, drawing, comic books, paintings, graffiti. I just love art in all its forms. The earth itself, like I said, God is an artist to me. In my mind, God was an artist. He's a creator, right? He had to be an artist or a creator because he created the earth, and everything on the earth is so much beauty on this earth, right? That God created. So that's another reason for the channel name, or another inspiration for the channel name. And I'm a firm believer in God. I've been believing since I was a kid, young, very young. I've always had questions of where we came from, how did we get here, who made us, right? Who made the world? I always had these big questions that I asked myself from a young child. I'm more spiritual though than religious. I believe you don't need church, you don't need a pastor to interpret the Bible. As long as you can read it and got an understanding of what you're reading, you can interpret the Word of God by yourself, right? So I'm very much more spiritual than religious. Another Easter egg or reason for the channel name is Tupac Shakur, my favorite rapper. His last album that came out right before he died, called Machiavelli, the Don Illuminati, the 7 Day Theory. That's another inspiration for the channel name. Tupac, I believe, is the greatest artist to ever live, and one of the greatest human beings as far as inspiring people and having an impact. I believe he was the greatest artist to ever live, right? And that album, Machiavelli, one of my favorite albums, hands down, in any genre, right? That's another reason and inspiration for the name. And then I'm in recovery. I'm a recovered addict. Whenever you go to detox, how many days do you go in detox for? 7 days. So it takes 7 days to get through the withdrawals, specifically opiates, right? It takes 7 days for you to finally make it out of that darkness, out of all the symptoms that you're having from the withdrawal. It takes 7 days to do that. And yeah, so that was a very big inspiration. All three of those were very big inspirations for my name and the channel's name.